Hello, tech enthusiasts, and welcome to an exciting episode of Q in Charge. I'm Joe the Q, your guide to the latest and greatest in technology. Today, we're talking about something that's causing a real stir in the automotive world. Imagine a company known for dominating the smartphone market suddenly deciding to rev up its engines in the world of electric vehicles. Yes, you guessed it. We're talking about Xiaomi and their groundbreaking Hyperengine technology. So let me do the introduction to Xiaomi Hyperengine. Let's set the stage. Xiaomi, a name synonymous with innovation in the smartphone sector, is now cruising into the electric vehicle lane, and their first contender? Well, it would be the Xiaomi SU7. It's not just a car, eyewear, it's a statement. Pictures of sleek lines, a design that screams the future, and under the hood, a beast of an engine that's redefining what we thought possible in ease. Now, let's delve deeper under the hood, and I mean way under. We're zooming to the heart of what makes Xiaomi's venture into electric vehicles so fascinating, the Hyperengine technology. This isn't just any ordinary motor. It's what might just be the next big revolution in EV tech. We've got the V6 and V8 models, which have already started turning heads with their impressive specs and performance. But the real showstopper, that's the V8, slated for a grand entrance in 2025. Picture that. Spins at an absolutely dizzying 27,200 revolutions per minute. Let's put that into a bit of context. It's like taking the conventional concept of EV motors and turbocharging it to the realm of science fiction. We're not just talking about a step up from what's out there. No, this is like strapping a state-of-the-art rocket engine onto a skateboard. The speed, the power, it's something that just hasn't been part of the EV conversation until now. And the implications, they're huge. This isn't about nudging the needle on existing records. It's about taking that needle and throwing it into a whole new dimension. Xiaomi is not just playing the game. They're changing it. They're taking what we know about electric vehicle performance, throwing it out the window, and introducing a new standard. A standard that's not just about being better, but being in a league of its own. Think about the sheer engineering marvel of it. A motor that can spin that fast, delivering power and efficiency in a package that's sleek, sophisticated, and let's face it, downright cool. This is the kind of stuff that gets a car enthusiast heart racing. It's the kind of technology that could redefine our roads, our commutes, and maybe even our planet. So when we talk about Xiaomi's Hyperengine V8s, we're not just discussing another incremental update in the world of electric vehicles. We're talking about a paradigm shift, a leap into what the future of transportation can and perhaps should look like. It's not just breaking records. It's setting a new, unprecedented standard for what electric vehicles are capable of. This leap by Xiaomi, into the EV market, it's like watching a heavyweight boxer enter the ring in a different weight class. They're challenging established giants like Tesla. Think about it. It's a move that could shake up the entire industry. We're witnessing a shift in the automotive paradigm akin to the transition from traditional cell phones to smartphones. It's that monumental. And it's not just about the raw power and speed. It's about what this represents for our future, a cleaner, more sustainable way to travel. We're talking about a car that's not just fast, but also efficient with a minimal carbon footprint. It's a vision of a future where our love for cars and our responsibility to the planet can coexist in harmony. Let's delve into these benefits. Environmentally, this is a significant stride forward. Xiaomi isn't just making an eco-friendly statement. They're setting a new benchmark for what it means to be green in the automotive world. And from the driver's seat, it's a whole new ballgame. Imagine the thrill of driving a high-performance machine that's also kind to the environment. That's what Xiaomi is promising. But here's the real game changer. The innovation behind these motors. When we talk about Xiaomi, we're not just discussing another player in the tech world. We're talking about a trailblazer, a company that's consistently redefined the boundaries of what's possible. With their foray into electric vehicles, they're not just entering a new market. They're aiming to revolutionize it. Think about it. Xiaomi has always been about innovation, about looking at what exists and asking, How can we make this better? They did it with smartphones, taking what was a functional device and turning it into an indispensable part of our daily lives. And now they're applying that same philosophy to electric vehicle. The Hyperengine motors are a prime example of this. This isn't just a step forward in EV technology. It's a quantum leap. We're not talking about incremental improvements or minor tweaks to existing designs. Now, Xiaomi is pushing the envelope, challenging the very notion of what an electric motor can do. The power, the efficiency, the sheer performance capabilities. It's like they've taken the rule book and thrown it out the window. I mean, you name it, and they probably have done it. This is the kind of disruptive innovation that comes once in a generation. It's the kind of leap that could redefine the entire auto industry, not just in terms of what cars can do, but in terms of how they impact our world. It's akin to the invention of the smartphone and its potential to transform. Remember how smartphones changed communication, making it more immediate, more accessible, and more integral to our lives? The Xiaomi Hyperengine technology has that same transformative potential. It's not just about faster cars or longer ranges. It's about reimagining mobility, about creating a future where electric vehicles are the norm, not the expectation. In essence, Xiaomi isn't just content with following the trends. They're determined to set them. They're not playing the game. They're changing it. This isn't just evolution. It's revolution. And it's this kind of bold, forward-thinking vision that has the power to redefine our relationship with technology, with our vehicles, and with the environment itself. In conclusion, Xiaomi's Hyperengine isn't just another EV technology. It's a pioneering movement. They're not just racing against other cars. They're racing against expectations, against conventions. This technology is about setting new standards, redefining excellence, and propelling us into a future where our vehicles are as revolutionary as our smartphone. Do not forget to visit www.qcharge123.com. We suggest you simply download their app today. QCharge, powering your journey, one charge at a time. Before signing off, don't forget to thumbs us up, subscribe, and share. That's it for today's episode of Q in Charge. Thank you for joining me on this journey into Xiaomi's Hyperengine, a technology that's not just driving cars, but driving change. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your mind open to the possibilities. This is Joe the Q signing off. Drive safely and stay charged. Until the next episode,